When did he start making sculptures? I didn't know him for that.
Really for almost forever, I would
really?
say. But there were more combinations of different objects and always different materials.
Okay.
Doing this casting in bronze now is a relatively new
The
thing.
bronze is recent.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He started doing that about 2 years ago. And he did about 25 bronze figures, and they were all shown in Copenhagen at the Glyptotek Museum. As one group, it was a very impressive exhibition.
He's actually Jewish, Tal R.
Yeah.
Yeah? But he's...
Born in Tel Aviv, but the family moved to Copenhagen when he was a baby.
Mm-hmm. When did he move from the acrylic, that's like what he was known for, to the oil paint?
I don't know that there was one specific date. It depended on his way of painting and what he wanted to achieve. Because there are many paintings that are rather thin in terms of the paint application, but they have a different kind of luminosity. Here, the process is completely different.
Well, I noticed how thick the paint is. It's amazing.
It's very built up, but not just that. It's a gray painting. It's a grisaille. But
underneath are all these different...
See these colors. Yeah. You can only do it with this kind of process. It wasn't a development of, suddenly I discover another medium and I go with that. So it's really about expecting the end result, or anticipating the end result a little bit.
So he's wanting to do wet. It's like wet and building it up over time in these paintings.
It's wet and wet sometimes, and over time, as a painter, you know how dry one layer is. Sometimes you want it wet, sometimes you want it completely dry. So that's an important distinction. But what's important to him is that he develops these paintings while he paints. If he doesn't sketch it out on a piece of paper first,
he's working it out on the canvas.
Working it out on the canvas.
It reminds me of the Symbolist painters.
Yeah.
I saw the Talisman show in Paris 2019.
Yeah. He has a great affinity for that because he can, let's say, bend nature.
Yeah.
As you see, this is not a depiction of a naturalistic depiction of a plant or a flower, but it's his depiction of it.
Right.
So he can actually, the painting helps us understand nature rather than replicating nature.
Yeah, it does not replicate nature. In fact, this curve almost emulates maybe like a leg or something. It's not naturalistic at all. It's almost like in terms of scale, like a blown up Cerisier painting or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what I'm most impressed by, and I don't think comes across on camera, is the layering.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Yeah, but when you see it in person, it's exquisite.
Also the color. This particular red, a pale red, is a very tricky color. It really works against the yellows and then the proper reds here.
It's awesome. It's really
I love these details with the edges showing through.
Yeah.
That's very, Bonnard and...
Yeah. Step back a little bit. Okay. You see, look at what these objects are standing on. So it's a table or a desk.
I see.
With a keyhole, so there is a drawer there. This black strip here. So for us, as a viewer, we see clearly where the table ends, and it gives us a little bit of a space to enter his space.
That's right. Those are very Bonnard ideas.
Exactly. The painting doesn't just end here and it's completely flat. It gives you a little entry into this.
Right.
And the idea of the secret behind it. What is behind what we see? The key
behind what we see symbolically, maybe the symbolist.
Yeah, metaphysically, or whatever, the other side, these notions.
Yeah, or just introspection.
That, yes.
Quarantine times, looking at a table. On all different levels, however the viewer wants to take it. That's what I like about Tal R. It's playful, it's deep, it's thoughtful, but it's playful. It's not too serious.
No, you know what? There's a lightness in the series.
Yeah.
He is a very serious guy.
He is.
But he's also super playful, as you say.
Right.